Hello, everyone. It's Lodi speaking. Today, we're going to talk about chatbots and insurance, how we can use chatbots into enhancing customer service, and how we can use it into raising customer satisfaction and efficientizing the operation of the company. So, a brief introduction about me. I have more than 20 years of experience in insurance as a regulator and the supervisor. My experience is basically in Jordan and in GCC region. I'm expecting to finish my DBA this year, hopefully very soon. I have an MBA in 2011 from NYIT, New York City of Technology. I have many certificates related to insurance, most specifically diplomas from BIDF and CRCII. My interests is in digital transformation, big data, ESG, and fintechs, including insurtech, of course. So, what are the pain points that the current insurance industry face, or some of the pain points? We have that long waiting hours. So customers may face long waiting hours, especially in claims process or in complicated claims process. And even sometimes getting insurance policy. So there is you have to send information, you have to, as a client, and the company has to review this information and gives you the decision. And in case that you are using an agent or using a broker, step may take a little bit longer. However, also there's limiting hours or limited hour of operation. So there's working hours and 2 days of work. So usually 2 days weekend and 5 days with limited work hours. So customers cannot engage with the companies outside of this scope. And even if they want to get engaged, they have to go to the actual physical site of the company and thus try to find a parking lot, go and visit the employee and talk to them. And so there's lots of headache dealing within the current framework. This may lead to frustrated customers. It is usual since that insurance is a service and it has to deal with customers on a constant basis. Customers will find it frustrating sometimes. They are tired and they don't get what they think is the suitable treatment. And this frustration may lead to loss of opportunities. So the loss of actualizing this potential lead into a customer is an opportunity. Sometimes the loss is the damage of the brand reputation. So it's extended, not just losing a potential customer, but also the word of mouth. If an unwanting, or let me say, unhappy client gets out and tells his friends, his network, that company X is not offering good services, they will most probably take his word for granted, and thus the company will lose its reputation, and lose the power of the brand, which is very important. One of the most important assets is or intangible assets, is the brand power of the company, its reputation among the society, among its client base. The solution, or one potential solution, is chatbots. What is a chatbot? A chatbot is an AI-powered conversational agent. So it's a window or an avatar or some sort of artificial intelligence agents that deals with the customer. It has the ability, according to the development or how much is the model developed, to stimulate a conversation with humans. So you can write them whatever you want, and they will ask you, and they will answer you with human language, depending on the natural language, which is how these agents are programmed. Also, they are available 24/7 on various platforms, like, for example, websites and applications, open application and messaging apps, like WhatsApp and like WhatsApp and Messenger, and etc. So these three characteristics is what defines an chatbot. It's an AI-powered agent that can converse with other humans and potential clients and current clients. It is available 24/7. So there is the time limitation issue is solved here, and the convenience of the customer is also solved. So the customers can engage, just have to have internet access to engage with this chatbot. What is the potential benefit for these chatbots in insurance, for insurance? We may have an improved customer experience. This is due to the convenience of these tools. So customers can converse with these chatbots anytime they want, in the comfort of their homes. They don't have to go and drive their cars to a physical location to company and to answer a few questions or pick up some, especially the new generations, don't like to use the phone and do calling. They like to converse using writing or converse into non-human agents. They feel more comfortable with it. It also does with reduced costs. So instead of having a call center or for 24/7 or in that usually answers standardized question, we can install or develop a chatbot that does this task. It has to do with efficiency also. So there's the level of standardization, and it may generate new revenue streams. So chatbot can acquire data for potential leads. Thus, we can use them into generating leads to potential clients. So this is an important part to market or sell the company's products. What are the use cases for chatbots? First of all, there is customer support, like answering most frequent questions, providing policy information, and guiding clients through, especially for small claims process, and offer personalized recommendations. I want to clear that the chatbot I mean, the use cases depends on the level of sophistication of the technology that backs this chat and how well it is trained. But these, let's say, it is in the optimal way. These use cases. Sales and marketing. You can gather data about potential client and generate leads. You can qualify prospects. You can set parameters for qualifying prospects. It can be used to cross-sell and upsell, so we can use them to enhance the efficiency of selling process and to collect customer feedback. So it will help to gain access about satisfaction and dissatisfaction and loyalty related to customers. It can be used also in internal operations of the company. So it can help employee with their tasks, especially new employees. So we can guide them because it can be trained into the internal procedures of the company. It can help to automate workflows. So we can install it in the system and it will help to make the process more smooth, thus having more operational efficiency across the organization. It can provide training and support for employees also. So this is the whole picture. This is a very wonderful framework to think about. By installing this AI agent, you can support customers, you can enhance sales and marketing, and you can enhance your operations. Let's talk about success story. Few success stories here that we can refer to. So we can use them as benchmark to what we can do to identify gaps in operations. So we have Lemonade, which is a fully fledged AI-powered company. It uses chatbot called Maya to handle claims in a matter of seconds. So this is very important. Efficiency, speed, and better customer experience. So as you, one of the main pain points of the that companies have to deal with when facing clients is claims. Usually, claimants are not happy individuals. They already have went through a loss, some sort, and they want to compensate, and they are not in a good mood. So when you handle the claims in efficient manner, it will increase the reputation of the company. We have also Gecko. Gecko uses a virtual assistant that's called Kate to answer customers' questions and provide prices or quotas for insurance. Part of the underwriting, part of very part of underwriting, part of verifying the uh, prospects, as we said, in marketing and sales. Progressive is another company that use chatbot to offer personalized insurance advice. So we have three cases here, or three success stories related to using chatbots in handling the use cases that we mentioned earlier. The journey. What do companies expect to face, or what are the milestones that companies have to go through to implement the chatbot in their operations? So first of all, they have to have a clear objective and goals about what they want to do. So is it now we are going to develop a chatbot for answering customers' inquiries, or are we going to use it to be more comprehensive than that. Are we just going to use it for generating leads, or we will use it also to pay claims, handle claims? So it is well recommended that you do a pilot. So take it gradually. Don't have to be very intense in this aspect. So you have to test test it many times, and you have to so you have to. But at the initial stage, you have to have at least have a understanding and clear objective for what you want to achieve. Then you have to choose the right platform. And by choosing the right platform, you can save lot of trouble later on. This needs this choosing this part needs technical expertise. You may outsource this to an IT consulting company, for example, so that they can understand your objective, your needs, and then they can suggest you what is the suitable platform. It depends on how sophisticated is the company and how the resources of the company is developed to do this. So when we are talking about small companies, it's not like talking about big companies with big resources. Also, you have to start developing the conversational flow. And what we mean by that is that uh, expect the questions that you may get from customers, for example. Expect what uh, what route can these conversations go through. So the more human the situation, the more it will, and the more trained the AI, the more smooth will be the flow. Then you have to do the actual program, which means that you have to actually train the chatbot with the relevant data. So we have data, which is sometimes companies do collect uh, questions. Let's say we are talking about question and answer. Do collect most common questions and most common answers from call centers, and then you can program it into the chatbot. And then you have to train the chat to answer, and you have to actually test it. Do a pilot test, if you please. Sometimes you can use the internal resources of the company to do this training. Sometimes you can do it you can do it for the clients, for a limited number of clients. Then monitor how the response of the chatbot. And when you actually go live with the chatbot, you'll have to continuously monitor and improve the experience and the chatbot performance. Finally, you have to integrate it and go live. And after you go live, there's an obligation to continue to monitor the chatbot performance. So, what challenges we have? We need human touch. So it will not replace humans 100%. The humans must be present. It will help humans do their work. It will not replace them. So, chatbot has limitations. They are not perfect. They are still far from being perfect. Sometimes humans need to intervene. So, in case that there is a question that chatbot cannot answer, a human agent can answer. We have to ensure that it is easy, kind of the smoothness of the conversation, the smoothness of the operations. We don't want to create a bottleneck as a chatbot. So sometimes humans have to be present to smoothen things out. And as we say, we want chatbot to not replace humans, but to help them do their job better. What is expected in the future regarding chatbot? First of all, chatbot will continue to develop, and we can integrate with these chatbots more personalization. So the more personalization the chatbot has, the better it will perform. The better the customer will find the interaction with this chatbot pleasantable. We can integrate predictive analytics. In that form, you can predict, can help clients to solve more complicated problems and help them to personalize and help them to get a more personalized experience and personalized offer. There is also the integration. So when you so it's not wise to have many chatbots for different aspects that do not talk with each other. So when you have a major or a one integration framework for the chatbot, it will be more easier for them to talk to each other. And finally, it is expected that chatbots will be more advanced in the future regarding the voice properties for them. So they can use natural speaking. So they will converse with clients using voice, not just text, and in more human method. So not they will not sound like robots. Finally, to summarize, chatbots is transforming insurance industry like other industries, and they will help insurance clients to be happier. They will help them because they will give them more comfort. And as technology advances, so the chatbot also will advance in their smoothness of conversation and their level of sophistication of conversation, and thus providing a better experience for customers. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. Please feel free to give me your feedback. God bless you all. Have a good day. Take care.